and I got stopped by 3 dudes that were trying to sell me their mixtape.
Buy it?
Of course I did.
Hell yeah.
I got 3 CDs for $15. That's a good deal.
Have you listened to any?
No, I have a feeling. I fear maybe yes.
I fear.
The Halo universe is filled with wonder, mystery, and fascinating discoveries around every corner. With so much to explore, 4 friends decided it was about time that they boot up their consoles and discuss this universe that has grabbed their attention since childhood. JumperScape Audio kindly welcomes you to join them in the library.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the library, the show where we talk about Halo lore. I'm Austin.
I'm Shane.
I'm Connor.
I'm James.
He's back. Where did you come from?
I didn't mess up the intro.
We found Seattle. We found him in Seattle in a sewer.
Yeah, they left me there.
I don't know how it got there.
Today was going to be about the first Battle of Harvest, but too much happened this weekend.
Better say some fun happened. Some shenanigans.
Some fun stuff happened.
Some shenanigans went down.
Halo news.
Actual Halo news for once. Which, before we get into all of that, just to consistently remind you guys, if you guys feel like supporting this show or want to help it get out there, please share it with everybody that you know. Give us some comments, give us some ratings. Please do everything you can to help us get out there, because that is what keeps this show running and what makes it so that we can keep on doing cool things like running the community corner at HaloWC, which was only slightly stressful.
Only a little bit. I wasn't there. I wouldn't know.
That picture of you on Twitter conked out's pretty funny.
Cheyenne took that, yeah.
I figured
that was pretty funny. I was dead on the hotel couch. I was done.
If there was a point when we were done, like taking everything apart.
Yeah.
I just sat down on one of the dollies, head down, and then Key's kid came up next to me. You want to see some funny animal videos?
yes I do. but
and then he yelled, "Put your headphones back on."
But it was a fantastic time, and I want to sit here with Connor mostly and give Shane and James serious FOMO.
Yeah, the event was fun, and even all the stuff we did afterwards was pretty fun.
Yes. Oh yeah, the Scooter Gang.
Scooter Gang
was great. Scooter Gang. Basically, there was on the first night, me and Cheyenne were on our way to go try a place called Owl and Thistle, which is an Irish pub that was absolutely delicious, and the vibes were immaculate. And we went to Elephant and Castle.
Gotcha.
Which is also still good.
I'm pretty sure I went there as well with Dustin for lunch at one point.
Yeah, Owl and Thistle is delicious, and we were on our way there with me and Cheyenne just walking, and Dustin, Enoch, and Connor just ride past us on electric scooters. They just go, "Hi Austin, hi Austin, hi Austin." And I was like, "What the
we were done with HCS for the night, and it was a beer run.
It's just great.
If you would have looked at the bottom of our scooters, you would have seen a case of beer on our scooters.
I was wondering what you had on there. It was really funny because I was like, when that happened, I was like, the family's all here.
Speaking of Seattle food, fun fact, last year, the best food I had in Seattle was not from any of the restaurants we went to. It was some greasy butcher guy handing me some smoked salmon from a bag with his gloved hand.
Why did you tell us that?
I don't know.
Where did this happen?
It was in Pike Place.
Oh, that's funny.
When we were in Pike Place.
That's funny. Oh, I just remembered actually. Speaking of Pike Place, I was at the Shoreline, which is roughly like straight shot.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I forgot the day that we were leaving. Me and Cheyenne were just kind of walking around trying to explore for a little bit because it was Monday. All the things were over. We wanted to take a break, and I got stopped by 3 dudes that were trying to sell me their mixtape.
Buy it.
Of course I did.
Hell yeah.
I got 3 CDs for $15. That's a good deal.
Have you listened to any?
No, I have a feeling. I fear maybe yes.
I fear it may be a virus.
But
Let's plug it. Let's put it in the Xbox. Or is it? What is it? Is it a disc or what was it?
there are 3 discs.
It
yeah.
should work in the Xbox.
No, exactly. We can. Put
That's a good point. I don't know. I would have to go get the boxes.
Might be copyright.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You never know.
Tell stories if you want to go grab them.
That's true.
Free promo.
Yeah, Connor, tell us your journey to HCS while I grab these CDs.
I'm so excited to actually listen to this.
Oh man, my journey. So starting out, I think getting there was pretty smooth, if I remember right. Except every flight, I was in the middle seat, which sucks.
Well,
Sounds like you picked wrong.
That's why you buy the entire row out, so you sit by yourself.
I don't want to spend the extra money on those seats.
Why you buy business class?
Nah.
I say you deal with
it like that. However, on my way home was the horrible adventure. So I don't know what happened. No one really knows. But
Sure. You sure you don't know?
yeah, I'm sure.
I think I know what happened, Connor.
Yeah.
I think I know what you did.
Yeah, let's not get into detail. But for some reason,
Okay, so that confirms my train of thought. I told James and Austin.
You missed it, didn't you?
no, I did not miss a flight. I
don't believe you.
I had a slight rescheduling that I had to do because I figured I'd show up and land in one airport, and then I would leave from the same airport, right? I showed up at the wrong airport because whoever booked my flights was having me leave from a different airport. I just never looked. I just figured I'll just go in.
Okay.
That's worse than missing your flight.
No, well, technically I never missed it.
No, I understand
Wait,
that.
so
I'm
did your
saying what
flight
you-
take off without you?
No.
So what happened? I'm so confused.
So I rescheduled my flight, and that was like plus 5 hours. And that flight then gets delayed another 2 hours. And then my next flight was the next day from when I landed. So I spent the night in Las Vegas.
in the airport, not even for anywhere fun.
No, because I know if I would have left the airport, I probably would have gambled.
That's there's other things to do in Las Vegas. You could have went and like shot a machine gun
At like 10 o'clock at night,
maybe.
they probably would have been closed.
Maybe.
Okay.
I can't wait to see these.
We have.
He didn't miss his flight. He rescheduled his flight because he was gonna miss his flight.
Oh,
If I caught that correctly.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
What is that?
This is Galaxy Rocks bubblegum.
Can I have a little bit?
Yeah, pass it around.
So we have Product OP, the 80s.
Okay.
I want product OP.
Just Cavalli Volume 1, Cavalli Cash.
Okay.
These are all presented by Fly World Entertainment, by the way.
Okay.
I want to see the artwork on
And
these.
Reno Red, someone important.
Hey, I was
Homeless guy in Seattle.
I was close to Reno.
They wanted donations, so I
It's
just gave them-
signed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth a lot of money.
One day,
Exactly. So I'm just gonna pop this in.
maybe.
No, your drink. Oh my! Your diet,
Not
Dr.
sponsored.
Kelp.
Not sponsored.
I'm gonna just pop this in while I tell the rest. Okay, so basically, man, they didn't even bother putting any art on the disc itself. Which side is the one I play music on?
Well, there could be a side A and side B.
That's so true. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm so curious.
So, HCS, man.
You might want to turn the volume up a little bit.
Well, it's completely off, so probably a lot, right? It's reading. All of a sudden, it's just bricks.
They're hard.
Yeah. It's hard cane and turns into gum.
Where'd this even come from?
Seattle.
I figured.
I would like a little bit more.
Yeah, go for it. So pretty much, let's start with, well, oh, it's starting.
Whoa.
Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be.
This is actually like good for
Genuinely not bad.
Okay. It's a good beat.
I don't know what
But
he's saying.
It is very reminiscent of the SoundCloud area and mumble rap.
I've got no idea what he's saying. Hey, real quick, let me see that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm just going to make it so we can see the visualization the whole time.
No, that goes so hard.
I like that.
So now, just keep in mind, if you see this visualization when we do an episode, it's playing probably Reno Red, someone important.
We love Reno Red. Shout out that guy.
Okay.
I hope you somehow sees this.
I'm going on his Instagram right now.
Are you? Okay. So let's tell the story about how this whole thing happened, right? Let's talk about how Halo made this happen. So there was a couple steps to this. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah. That's him. They were just actual rappers that were just handing out a mixtape. I was like, this is fire. I love this.
You don't see that anymore.
No. So I get contacted like 2 months ago by the person in charge. I'm not going to say any names just in case it's like not actually okay to talk about, but I got contacted by folks from Halo and they're like, yo, who did you contact? that HCS this is gonna be the last one. They need to be really special.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a concept of a community corner, basically a big old spot dedicated just to the community.
Big old spot.
And thanks to our friends at 405th, we got part of the conversation basically. And so I had an initial meeting, also thanks to folks like Laird, who got us a very personal connection with these people.
Laird's a cool guy. Shout out to Laird.
Laird's awesome. I get into a call and it's a meeting with this one guy and he's just like, okay, so who are you? What is it that you do? What do you know? All this stuff, right? And the meeting goes so well. He's just like, let's do it. Let's get this started.
Oh, hey, Laird.
So I spent 2 months, like all those meetings, all the times I've said that I'm busy, all the times that I'm like, I'm just way too exhausted to do the stuff that I want to do, which honestly, I looked at our content over the last couple of months and it doesn't really look like I haven't been doing anything, which is nice. But I've been so freaking exhausted and tired for 2 months. I've been working on this, planning it out with the 405th. And it's just crazy. The final day comes and when we're getting stuff set up, we show up to the venue a day before the event starts and we're building everything. Obviously, there's problems immediately. The wall isn't there yet. We have to get it delivered to get to the venue. All these electronics aren't there yet.
That wall is insane.
Which electronics, speaking of Scion Esports, I love those guys. They sponsor us. They basically support us for our Stories from Waypoint series. Great guys. I didn't know how amazing they were, though, until this event. As you see, they sent 4 people. 2 of them flew. 2 of them drove a van full of equipment.
And a big old desk.
And a desk. The Scion desk. Mm-hmm. No one got to see it, unfortunately, but it was there. They were driving from their Lake Charles Toyota location all the way to Seattle. 800 miles out, the transmission explodes.
Yeah.
Going downhill at 75 miles per hour on the highway.
No toes were injured. Kyle blew his transmission and was pulling it out, and I think he broke his toe.
Yeah, he dropped it on his toe.
It's a knock to Kyle.
Yeah. So the van exploded, and I got a call. I'm like, "Are you guys okay?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're fine. We're trying to see. We're in the middle of nowhere right now. We're trying to see if there's a mechanic nearby that can repair it, or worst case scenario, we're just gonna buy a new van." I'm like, huh? And like, don't worry about it. And then, hang up. And I'm like, okay. Later, I get an update. Yeah, they bought a whole new van, like fresh off the assembly line van, drove that to Seattle and started dropping everything off. These guys had like 12 computer monitors, 4 PCs, 4 laptops, 15 Xboxes, dozens of controllers, tons of cables for everything.
I was surprised on how heavy 5 Xboxes could be in a box.
They're very heavy. They're heavy stuff, dude. I wonder if this is a banger still.
Turn it up for like 5 seconds.
Let's figure out.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm a plug like Diego.
That's wild. Anyway. So. I don't know. It's really hard to talk about everything because it's just so much.
I'd help, but I wasn't there.
Me and Connor got partner passes, so we could kind of go wherever we wanted
and bring in whatever we wanted.
Yeah,
Is that so?
Which was pretty awesome. Being able to be like, because one of the fun things about what we had going on, we had 2 things that really that helped us stand out. We had a big team, but all of them wore yellow hats because JumperScape has 2 primary colors, blue and yellow. That thing, yes, thank you. Can you face the logo towards the camera? It's really cool. So Cheyenne made these. She bought the hats, hand dyed them, and put those logos and jumper staff stuff on them herself.
She quite literally cooked these things up.
Yeah, it looked like hat soup. Yeah. And
I showed up one day. I'm like, Austin, did you see what your wife is making up there?
And I was like, I purposely was ignoring it. I was like, I know it's a surprise. I'm just going to let it happen. I don't know what it is. So there was that, which the guys at Halo like pulled me aside just to tell me like how good of an idea that was, because it was really easy to spot each other. No one was wearing yellow hats at this event. Mm-hmm. Hundreds of people, thousands of people, not a single yellow hat anywhere. So we got the nickname the Yellow Hats. If you needed anything in the back of the building, you talked to the Yellow Hats. But the other thing that we had a second nickname, which was freaking the Halo Secret Service, because we had our own internal comm system that Kyle hooked us up with.
They were on earpieces and whatnot.
We were on earpieces, so I could just kind of be like, could I get somebody to take care of so-and-so? I need this to be taken care of. Someone watch the Makers Contest. There's no one watching it right now. People are touching stuff.
It was so fun because
you won't want to talk to human resources. It was so pigs around the corner.
It was so fun because I was standing at the entrance of the booth most of the time with that side being visible to people. So I was wondering to myself, I'm like, these people have got to see this earpiece, and I'm like, I wonder what they're thinking.
It's a shame. I have such good radio etiquette. I missed out on this.
Well, probably like this guy. This guy's high up. This guy probably works for Microsoft or something.
For a weekend, we were.
Yeah, technically.
But yeah, it was really crazy. But before I get more into the events and especially the things we got from the event, fun stuff happened also on the community stage. Your boy got to go up there. And Burger?
But you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only thing I've seen.
I'm gonna actually grab that clip real quick and just play it on the mic, because it is. I was so happy when it happened. What? Hey, that has the best camera. What is that face I'm making?
I don't know. Why did you make that?
I don't know. I look like a who. I look like I stole Christmas.
As soon as you said burger while you're up there, I'm like,
what is that?
What is that picture of my face? Whenever someone mentions my wife, who else is saying? I don't know where these pictures are coming from. Genuinely,
clearly, you have to know somehow.
I don't know. I don't remember taking that picture. I don't remember taking that picture at all.
I think you were probably just mid manic episode, and he just took a picture of you. And you didn't know.
There's too much going on.
Well, I'll play the video regardless.
It's a sticker now.
As to maybe some of the subject matter of a couple of
we're not
these.
going to tell you anything about these, but these images each represent burger.
Burger? I love how I cut him off to say that too.
Although rightfully so, I was just basically mentally in the same spot you were when they showed those pictures.
I bet. Can you give me a paper towel button so I can get this out? Get this gum out.
Me too.
Yeah, its flavor's gone.
If flavor disappears immediately.
It's not like how it gums to chew 5 feels. Gum sensor stimulate.
Ooh.
James is catching a stray.
So this is what ends up happening, right? I only knew about maybe a week beforehand that I was going up on stage. Alex Wakeford messaged me on Discord because he and I are friends on Discord, but he's busy. So am I. So we don't really get to talk very often, but he's way more busy than I am. And he is like, hey, would you like to be on the community stage? And I'm like, yep. I don't even hesitate. I reply instantly. I'm like, yep, I want to be up there. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I don't know anything about what's going on. And when they pulled me back to the green room on Saturday, because that's when they were telling me that was when it was going to happen, I get to sit down and shake hands with everybody. And I especially loved getting to shake hands and say hello to Ed Schlesinger, who is a fantastic person. He's an editor at Simon & Schuster. I got his card too. I'm excited to talk to him because he's a very professional person. But as soon as you open up the can of worms, he is nerdy as hell. He has edited for basically most of the Halo novels by this point, all the way back to Halo Broken Circle. So he has done a lot of work, and I got to sit back there and talk with these guys for a while. And let me tell you, I asked the questions that a lot of community members want to know, right? I did. I was like, how are you guys feeling about, I think the biggest one, I won't say all of them because obviously these were private conversations, but the biggest one that I asked was, it was after Campaign Revolved. I keep on thinking Revolved. Campaign Evolved got revealed. I was like, so how is it feeling with it being out there, but the juxtaposition of how people are reacting here and how they're reacting online? Because the online world is a hateful place and everyone's like, here's all the problems with it, right? Even Jamie Greismer, which I was really surprised about. And Alex gave me the most real question, like most real answer, which was just sometimes it's hard to keep in mind that they aren't the entire community. Because they do get very loud, like they're very angry people. But that's why these sort of events are so important for them. That's why they love seeing the people who actually went and played the demo. They get to talk to those people personally. When you're trying to post a message online, you can't articulate, you can't expand. You just kind of put your opinion out there. That's what you believe, flatline. You're not going to explain it. Now it's just basically just hate out there for no reason.
And if they get any pushback, it's double down,
yes.
double down.
But when we
never seen someone change their opinion online.
No, it never happens. And that's why I appreciated that conversation, because he and I had this heart to heart over how important it was to remember that the community is diverse and there are people that love various things. Like right now, it's Halo 5's 10th anniversary. It just happened a couple days ago. And well, I mean, there are a lot of people who are talking about how much they loved Halo 5 and how much it mattered to them. And that's not a surprise or anything. There are people that like Halo 5. That's not a problem. That's just how it is. So being able to have a brief conversation about how eclectic the interests of Halo fans was good. I very much loved that. But aside from that, they also, a lot of this was I asked them, I'm like, okay, guys, you want me up here to be sort of like the community stand-in. Like I am here on behalf of the audience. So you want me to react to things? They wouldn't tell me what we were going to talk about. They were like, you're just going to be up there. Like we're going to talk about a couple things, but there's a lot of stuff we're not going to tell you because we want your live reaction. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, how energetic do you want me to be? Because, I can do acting. Like, do you want me to be really like, do you want me to really like, oh, wow, that's very interesting. That's fascinating. And Jeff Easterling leans forward and is like, Austin, we would not have asked you to be up here if we didn't want you exactly the way that you are all the time.
Valid.
Because they listen to the library. They see stories from Waypoint. They watch all of our stuff. And so they were just like, dude, we want you to be the exact way that you are. You are I think, quote, you are awesome. And I'm very cool with that. So all of my reactions, they were like, just be goofy, just be your usual self. We know you know how to host a show. We know that you know how to host a conversation and interject accurately and efficiently. So just do what you do. And so the burger thing was that would have happened on the library. Burger?
The pictures they showed, like I'll say it again. I understand why you went burger.
Yeah.
I want to see what they showed.
You didn't see the stream?
No, I did. I just forget.
It was a bunch of cover arts for the next 10 Waypoint Chronicles, and one of them was the Moa Burger billboard from Halo 5.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm like, burger? Because like, what is the Waypoint Chronicle about?
Burger lore.
Burger lore, finally.
I mean, my favorite slice of lore is where beef comes from in the Halo universe. There are farming planets that house livestock shoulder to shoulder for miles.
It's great.
Oh my god,
It's horrifying.
It's how they eat, baby.
that is a lot of people.
Food ain't gonna make itself.
Food ain't gonna make it. Well, it can.
How dare you?
So up on stage though, I gotta be real, I was so comfortable. The encyclopedia thing, handing out a free encyclopedia, that was premeditated. They were like, dude, we need you to figure out how to hand this out. We need you to tell us how you're going to do this, because you have this important task. You need to give away this encyclopedia copy. And I'm like, can I just go out of spite and ask the crowd what the librarian's name is, since I didn't get that answer correct last year when you had me up here on a quiz?
I was about to say, you really wanted to justify that answer from last year. That was hilarious to me.
And Alex started laughing. He's like, yes, do that. That's hilarious. And then gave me the suggestion of adding the context after the question. So I got justified. I went up there and I'm like, all right, guys, I will hand this out to anyone who can tell me what the librarian's name is. Crickets. I was like, yes. And then one guy in the back is like, Chanta Green. And I'm like, that's a different forerunner. And then Alex, because he has to get the show on the road, he's like, well, technically she was the replacement for the librarian. After the librarian disappeared, she became the new life shaper. So technically, I'm like, fine, technicality, here you go.
Yeah, you would have had to sit and waited for someone else to come up with another answer.
There's a clock on that stage. It makes you feel like you were running out of time so fast.
I imagine there is a clock.
We ended the show with like 15 seconds left. It was very close. But it was hilarious because I remember, I think I even said it to the mic. I was like, I'm justified. None of you knew. Only I did. Like, I didn't know either. None of you did. So that was a great time. But everything else that happened, I mean, at the community corner, just to recap what all was there, we had the corner itself, 20 feet by 30 feet, very large space. We had first, if you walked in from the front entrance, the JumperScape and Artist Spotlight tables. Those two were the most popular. The Artist Spotlight had a line. According to Cheyenne, there was a statue of George, and the line would go all the way out to him.
It got really long at points in time.
I thought you were just exaggerating when you said that there were 40 people at one point when you sat down.
No. No.
I never had the attention to be able to actually, like, I had to go everywhere, so I didn't actually know how many people were in the booth. And I've been looking at pictures. I'm like, this thing was packed.
Constantly. Like, even when like there's quote unquote nobody there, there's always at least 5 people in there.
Yeah.
Not including us.
I was shocked. I was utterly shocked. So the Artist Spotlight got a bunch of attention because artists were just handing out prints and signing stuff. It was great. Then we had the Mod Spotlight, which Vengeful Vadim and his buddy, I think his name was Killzone, worked together to host that. They didn't have to. They volunteered on the spot, but we had a selection of 4 mods that we were able to get in there that I figured would fit the best for a pick up and play environment. And we had Gashner's Grunpocalypse, Halo 4 Genesis by the Nice Guys, Halo Reach Firefight Evolved from Vengeful Vadim himself, and of course Ultimate Firefight Sandtrap from Weaver 900. And these guys, I had reached out to them a whole month ago being like, hey, I need demo versions of your mods. And these guys hadn't really done that before. So I was having a lot of fun watching them come up with creative visions of what creating a demo looks like for a mod.
Watching them sit there and like work the files just to get stuff up and running was really interesting.
Vengeful Vadim is a god tier modder along with Killzone. We had a lot of tech problems because Scion's electronics, they gave them to us, yes, but they're also 15 years old. So there's a lot of things to work around, but Vadim just figured it out so freaking quickly. He was amazing at it.
Yeah, the whole first day, it didn't work.
Yeah, it just didn't function.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
A whole piece of our...
Obviously, it worked out at some point.
Saturday was the biggest day of the whole weekend. We had to make sure that worked. And then next to that, the third table in the lineup was the Creator Hub, which was a hub dedicated to 9 total creators that could come in anytime they wanted for a solid hour. And we would keep track of the schedule, move them in and out as time moved on. And people would just kind of come up and say hello. People like Kid Skull would hand out, he made these pogs like Halo Pogs, which was so funny.
They're down here somewhere.
They are. We're going to be showing off everything in a bit. General Kid, he had a whole dig site demo showcase, which he's going to be revealing to the public completely soon. 052 just hanging out with folks, saying hello because, you know, he's Spartan Dad. And like 6 other creators that all showed up and had a great time. And sometimes we even used it as a secondary artist spotlight because they had so many art prints. We had to sit them down next to each other to do that. But then if you kept on going, there would be the photography wall, which was a massive recreation of live fire on a wall.
When George was there, we were getting some lines as well.
Yes, because he was awesome. Ken is a fantastic individual. I am a big fan of that guy.
George, what was it Ken? What was his other name? Like his actual username? Papa Bear.
Yeah.
I only know him as George.
He at one point that we had a chair for him, and in his big ass armor, he's just knocked out.
He was dying in that suit.
Yeah. Then next to that, we had the lounge, which was a sort of like bringing a old fashioned living room to life. We had 2 TVs. Well, we had the TV and a monitor, 2 Xboxes, a Halo chess set made by Concasico Woodworks that I commissioned back in January. It took that long to make.
You should have. I feel like you'd have been surprised. I was surprised too on how much attention that
there was a lot of people that were playing games on it.
Yeah, I didn't
playing full chess games.
Like people were playing chess before they were playing on the Xboxes.
It had a lot of stuff that was on that lounge, but it was so much fun. And then right behind that was the creator spotlight, which was where we had the larger creators get a very special 2.5 hour slot, like Installation 00, Covenant Cannon, Art of Bloodshot, Halo Box Studios, November Black, Running Riot Cards, Women of Halo, and I think that might be actually be it.
Sounds about most of it, because I know they came up multiple times.
Pro Talk and Podtacular.
I'm about to say.
They all did a fantastic job. I wish the table wasn't moved. That's the only thing. And I'm saying that as like the people who organized the event moved my table. So I can't say much, but I can at least say I wasn't a fan of the decision, because I get the point was to make it so that people had more room to take pictures. And I guess on that front, that is true. But also, we were supposed to have a smaller table, first of all, so it shouldn't have been that long to begin with. But second of all, when you moved it out of the way, we had this huge like foot traffic problem. People were going in both sides. What?
It gave us a place to stand.
Yeah, it did. It gave there was a little hub right there that the yellow hats would congregate.
I called it my out of the way spot.
Yes, your out of the way spot. It was so good. But the event went off super well. And very important folks stepped into that booth throughout the weekend to give us their congratulations and their praise for how well we did it. And right now, I can't say anything for sure, but right now, the conversation is already going in the direction of JumperScape comes back for Community Corner at Halo Fest. So
I'll be at that one.
I should also be at that one.
So it will be. If we can make this happen, if it's absolutely confirmed, because of course I will not, even once they say, yeah, you're doing it, I'm still not going to tell you guys that it happened. So right now it's just tentative.
You even said something about it right now.
Well, I have to. Halo Fest already got revealed. So,
well, that doesn't necessarily mean like we'd be involved to some degree.
Well, why not say it right now?
Because you could make everyone sweat to like a week before.
Nah.
Okay.
I like people getting excited about us.
Okay.
Get excited for a whole year, baby. Because
we knew we were going to be involved at HCS like a good while before you told anyone. I'm just surprised you announced.
I wasn't allowed to tell anyone,
but you were allowed to tell them this.
Yes.
You sure?
Yep. No one ever said I can't. They told me instantly, do not tell anyone about this. In this case, they were like, okay.
It was funny.
Maybe it's just because they saw us or us.
And also, I didn't say that we're doing it for sure, because I don't know for sure. They have to figure it out. They want us. That doesn't mean that we're going to be there. It's 2 different things. Yes.
It was fun watching some individuals with information that they're not allowed to share, like the Halo Fest thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what are you talking about? It just got announced. Oh yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, it was pretty freaking funny.
Well, before the reveal for Campaign Evolved, Connor messaged me. He's like, I know what it is. I heard someone talking about it from. It was someone from.
Maybe.
Why would we?
Maybe we shouldn't expose.
We shouldn't say who did it.
Okay. Well,
allegedly.
It could have been.
I mean, it doesn't. It's revealed now, and I don't know exactly who, but I remember he told me he knew because he heard someone talking about it
around the event.
Yeah, you heard me. You told someone at the event was talking about it, and you heard it. You were like, don't go in the Xbox store. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then like I'm on the main YouTube channel watching the stream, and the entire chat is like getting so antsy and restless because they were in an overtime match. That's what kept the reveal from happening in a timely manner.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire chat was like, go like, sir, the trailer's on YouTube. Go watch. I'm like, oh my god. I caved at that point. I went to the Xbox store. I'm like, okay, they can't hate the CE remake. That's I figured. But then I waited for the stream to start to watch the reveal, the full reveal.
Yeah, they had a match going to like triple overtime. That was holding things.
That was
up.
so annoying.
Who won?
Shopify.
I was like, who do you think? The guys who cleared house the entire season.
Yeah,
they didn't just win, dude. We were told to start tearing down at 4:30 on Sunday because they were like, yeah, you have to start tearing down then because we need to be able to guide traffic towards the main event. The moment we started, the game ended. Shopify destroyed Optic instantly.
I saw it was like sweep.
Yeah,
it was like
horrible.
It was like they only won one time in that final match.
Optic got their ass wiped. It was bad. It was ridiculous.
I know it sounds like my Shayla space station was not competitive this year.
No, they got eliminated very quickly. I think.
I did get a space station shirt though.
I think when Optic goes and buys all your players and still loses.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a strange decision. But Shopify, I mean, they killed it, man. They had this perfect combination going on, man.
That HCS, like even now, since I wasn't there, like I still always get like a competitive Halo itch.
I hate that they're called Shopify.
And when we get another multiplayer title announced, like I'm gonna be grinding. Like,
it's like having a team called
hard.
Walmart.
Okay, James, thank you.
I want to see an Etsy team.
Target Uprising. I mean, I see why they do it. It's just like any other sport. Sometimes there are those racers or those teams that, they're sponsored by particular people that want their name out there.
But everyone knows who Shopify is.
Walmart.
If Walmart comes out with an esports team,
let's talk a little bit about some of the cool stuff we got, shall we?
Yeah.
And then after that, I'll probably we're not even going to go to a Patreon segment. I'm just going to be like, hey, let's start reading some questions. We're not even talking about lore today. So let's see. There's a big pile of stuff at my feet right now. Let's go with the one that I think is probably the most significant out of all of them objectively. And then we'll go with the one that's most significant to me. For our work at HCS, we were given the legendary Walmart. The legendary Walmart.
I put it in his head.
We have a whole ass Walmart.
we're set.
Come on down. It's off of I-77.
We're hosting our own Halo convention at this Walmart.
But yeah, we have the legendary Walmart.
Our very own Walmart. Our very own Walmart. It's like
not just any.
Everyone watching it is like that's not a Walmart.
Not just any
the
Walmart.
legendary wall mount.
Hilarious.
Not just any
Walmart.
Not just any Walmart, a legendary Walmart.
Oh my god. So we have the legendary Walmart right here. And it's fantastic. It's going to go up here. We're going to redesign this studio a little bit because I don't like the foam panels anymore and I want to get rid of them. So we're going to work on that. But
it's a bit dated.
It's not dated.
I mean, we've had it forever.
Okay, you mean like that? Yeah, we've had it for a while. It's not dated
It's
though.
still very much in fashion.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking that we're gonna do like foam.
I said it like so insultingly.
We're gonna do it
What are
like
you thinking?
we're gonna do instead of like foam panels like this. We're thinking like foam covers that go across the whole thing. So basically, like solid panel that goes across the whole wall. Basically,
So no more checkers, just flat.
flat, and then of course room to put up things like this.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So this was one of the things that we got that I think is objectively the most important thing that we got. But for me personally, I was shocked when this happened. An OG dev. Yes.
Yeah, you showed me this. I'm like, no way.
Yeah. An OG dev visited our community corner 5 times over the weekend named Derek Moore. He created Blood Gulch. and he gave me signed prints that are laminated of the very map that he worked on. And I think he gave me enough for all of you.
Ooh.
I thought it was just one. This is a surprise.
Yep. You guys get all take
Oh my
home
god, that's so cool.
a screenshot of the map that he worked on.
I really need to get, again, I said this before we started recording, I need to get like a big cabinet just for Halo memorabilia.
That's what I did.
Like a big cabinet just for Halo memorabilia. So, I mean, if anyone sends something.
Oh, it even tells you which one. Do any of you have 1 of 10?
I have 9 of 10.
7 of 10.
Oh, motherfucker.
I've got 7.
That's valid.
Okay, you have 7. Okay,
I
this
have
one.
2. I'll take it.
This one is 3. Do either of you want 3?
I'm okay with 9.
Connor, do you want 3? Do like the Bungie number?
Bungie number, cool.
Cool. I'll give the last one to someone random. I just you know.
Oh, we can. No,
That'd be
we can use that one if you're gonna give it to someone random.
That is true. I could use it as a prize someday.
Yeah, exactly. Use it as
Yeah.
a prize.
I'll do that.
prize,
I'll
a
do that.
raffle, anything.
Yeah. So I'm. But this
Prize,
is
a
gonna be-
raffle, a giveaway. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Kyle has
Figure it
claimed
out.
it.
That one is mine. Okay, minor. Minor. Well, Kyle, you're gonna have to drive all the way up here and get it your own
Or
damn
just
self.
move to Ohio already.
He's not gonna do that. He's not.
You could.
He can't own the streets.
Canton, Ohio has like some of the worst drivers ever.
That's not about worst drivers. It's not about the drivers.
People drive.
It's about car culture.
chaotically.
Yeah,
About car culture.
I live here.
Have you ever been to a Sheets meetup? Okay.
That sounds awful.
Or they do meetups on.
Every time I see the meetups, I see the cops show up very quickly
I mean,
after.
when that's anywhere. We get the cops showed up.
We're not going to convince Kyle to come here on the show.
Yeah.
So,
How many more things do you have? I want to have the second to last item that I want to show you.
okay, a lot of things. First of all, of course, we have 2 more mixtapes that we got from Seattle. How is that going, by the way? Let's see.
These all sound kind of the same.
I was about to say.
I was hoping that there was going to be something different.
criticism. Just a little too much auto tune. Tone down the auto tune. Let your voice. Let your voice
It's
be heard.
probably not very good.
Another constructive criticism. All the songs sound the same so far.
From the 3 times
That's what I'm
we've
saying.
tuned in.
Get rid of. Don't use so much auto tune.
Yeah. Anyway, we got Pogs.
What is a pog?
Pogs is a game from before we were born. Basically,
I've got a tube in my car.
Kid Skull made these. First of all, I got a little Daisy Bear.
Oh, you got a regular one too?
Yeah. Daisy was the Spartan that got snuffed in Halo Legends.
I saw one of the golden ones.
It hurts.
Clover got one of the golden ones.
Oh,
Golden
nice.
Daisy?
I forgot there were, golden Daisy Bear, yeah. But the Pogs, like, I don't actually know how you play Pogs per se. I've never done it, but it is based upon these because basically this is the slammer and then these are the Pogs, and you can kind of like collect them this way. You fill up the tube with more Pogs that you win, essentially.
Ah.
And there are all sorts of different kinds. There's this one of Timmy the Whale from Halo 5.
I like him.
There's this one of a grunt goblin.
I like him.
There's this one of Halo 2 Cortabo.
I like him.
There's this one of Halo Comedy Evolved Cortabo.
She's cool.
Yeah. There's this one of Noble 6 being dead.
I like him.
There's this one of Combat Evolved Chief.
I like him.
There's this one
Chief
of...
better be an idiot still in the remake.
Hold on now. You're losing me.
I don't understand.
I feel like Steve Downs in good faith
Keys.
could not record
Key.
that.
It's the way that when she's like, "There's no time, just go," and he goes.
In his defense, he's like, where?
Another one. Is it true?
No, she's lying to you, John.
Hold on a second, you're losing me.
Hold on now. I forget. It's so good. But anyway, yeah, we got Pogs, and I intend to play them. I'm going to learn how to play Pogs. Pogs is a game. I just said that.
I know, but just like I don't.
You play Pogs.
No, I don't know what how so.
I don't know either. I just said I'm going to learn because I don't know how to play Pogs. Damn.
Hold on now.
You're losing.
Wow.
All right.
Long day.
Next. I wanted to show this off immediately. This is a gift that I got from, I believe this was from Slipstream at the event. Correct me if I'm wrong.
One of the protest signs.
This is one of the signs. Protest.
They look like protest signs. I thought that's what all of them had. Like looked like protest signs.
This is the Jumper family reunion sign, signed by every member of the community that was there from our Discord.
Except these two.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm happy that it survived. It's a little wrinkly, but it made it.
We've got a nice flat, barren face on the front of this table.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Here, do you want to take that? Then,
He broke it.
Then there was this. This came with everybody's stuff, but this was the poster this year.
So I don't even think I got one.
That does go hard.
Yeah, and then there's a second one. This was the championship trophy poster, since there's always a poster for the trophy.
There was another poster. I want to say I think I gave it to Cheyenne, maybe, that they're handing out during the finals.
The Covenant is putting glass in the water to make the Spartans dead. We also got, let's see. This is Hoyda's QR code. You can't scan it from that distance, but it's here. Hoyda made us some pretty neat stuff. There's this little thing of community trading cards that I didn't know were a thing, but I got given a pack of them, and they are in fact like cards from community members that have contributed to this project. So it's all just pieces of art and screenshots and pictures of cosplayers.
That's cool.
I think the only card I walked away with was, if you would ever guess, was George's.
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning, when are we going to get our cards?
Where's our card?
Where's our card?
Where's our card?
Where's the library Halo Lorecast card?
Where is it?
Where's the Austin, James, Shane, and Connor card?
The hell is it?
The Halo universe is filled with...
Oh, fun fact, actually. Kerry Kawamoto, the narrator of Stories from Waypoint, all of the episodes except for maybe 3 of them, it was actually at the event, and he got to sign some stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he had a little Stories from Waypoint set up that he graciously set up for us. There's some other
That was one
stuff
thing
here.
last year that anytime someone handed me a silver pen, I felt like such a fraud.
But you're not. People are fans of you.
Nuh-uh. They're my friends I talk to online that listen to a show I do.
That's not the case. These are the parasocial relationships. This is Foam Forge's Flashpoint character that I lost both of the arms for. So he's one of those armless flood guys now, in my opinion.
Nice.
This was from
a while ago.
Okay, that was for you.
Yes.
We also got probably one of my favorite things here. Kat. She is a wonderful actress. She has worked with us on Stories from Waypoint. She has done numerous voice acting roles for Installation 00 as Dr. Halsey and Cortana and various other characters. And she's also quite the craftswoman. She actually
sounded like you said crass woman.
No, craftswoman. She actually made a AI data chip of Cortana and gave it to Jen Taylor at the event while dressed as Halsey. And her cosplay was very accurate, let me tell you. She even had the journal in her pocket.
Oh, that's cool.
But she also made for us, I thought this was great, a little Tempest data chip. So now we have our own little AI data chip of our own little team mascot. Not team, but like organization mascot.
I think I heard her talking.
Do not put Tempest in your head, bro. That's just weird, man.
Hey, I gotta learn.
Tempest is not a helmet AI.
I want to learn all the lore instantly.
Single-handedly hijacks the show.
He already knows all the lore.
Yeah,
he feeds me the information.
You've seen it already.
I haven't actually.
Oh.
We also got Halo 3 Rat.
I like him.
Oh, this is the actual 3D model that was printed. So this is actually him.
Oh, I heard. Who made that again?
What, the data chip?
Yeah,
Cat.
I think if you put it under UV light, it does something.
It does. It glows.
But I heard her talking about that.
We also got this 3D printed skull. I don't know who gave it to me, but I have it now. That's pretty great. We also got a absurd amount of coins, including this very special one of Halo Fun Time. I got number 10 out of all of them. There were not many, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't even know That was a coin I did not know was there.
Yeah. So we have the fun time coin. We have this wood burnt coin from Cat Peterson again. It's a nice little Spartan HCS coin. We also got the 405th Challenge community coin, which was cool.
That's another one I didn't know about.
And Raptors little gold coin that they were passing out at the Creator Hub.
Since we're on the subject of collectible things, I want to show you something cool that I picked up.
What, please. Oh, what is this?
It was just drugs.
You got the Hayabusa pin. you asshole.
How did you get it?
He literally found it on the ground.
Yeah,
What's the significance to it? Like, how did one obtain it legally without bumping it off the ground?
I don't know how.
I can tell you.
I don't know how people are getting it.
I can tell you. Hayabusa pin, very limited. I was part of the team that was helping to like kind of just determine I didn't design it or anything. I just kind of mine is in a drawer. Thank you, Laird. I didn't help design it or anything. I just kind of helped give input. I was helping figure out all the final designs for it. It was all the other guys that made it happen, and you could only get them from specific individuals for specific. It was so difficult. I couldn't actually figure out what all the things you had to do was. I'm sure Laird can expand on it a little bit, but there were not very many. There were very few. So you were lucky to have gotten that, Connor.
Oh yeah, it was.
Did you actually pick it up off the ground?
Yes, it was after.
So someone might have earned it, dropped it, and then you just picked it up.
Yeah.
They didn't come back for it, did they?
No, I was going to give it. If they would have came back for it, I would have given it back.
If you out there lost your Hayabusa pin, proof that you earned it.
It was.
Having proof.
What's the proof?
That ain't happening.
I don't know.
Say I found it behind the table after installation left.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm almost through everything.
It might have been his.
I also got these 3 keychains, 2 ODST ones and one 1171. The 1171 apparently is a little bit more rare, so I was happy to get that. But I got all 3 of them. One of them I found on the floor. Someone was like, "Hey, I just found this on the floor. I don't know who it goes to." I'm like, "Oh." Then I just clipped it to my badge.
That outstanding gentleman is he's gonna use all of his power to find out who lost their literally not. I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah, I actually got both. There's 2 versions like you have there of the black one, of the black tag.
Yes, it was the feet first and the prepare to drop one.
Yeah, the guy who was handing them out came by towards the end, and I got them both.
Oh, sweet, nice.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that one.
We also got the Master Chief U2s.
I have one at home.
Yeah, but you paid for it.
I bought it because Austin couldn't.
Okay, now it's real. We also got another one of these little white helmets. No one here is allowed to have it because we're going to paint this one. This is a signing helmet. People would carry these around and just have people sign the helmets. That was the whole purpose of it. I signed one of these. It's on Twitter. You can find it.
The tags were from the International Pin Group, killed by GB.
Oh, Killed by GB. That was it. I can never remember his username, dude. I'm horrible with usernames. I'm great with real names though, because that's Corey, isn't it? Or am I thinking of someone else entirely?
I only remember faces.
Kevin. Oh, it's Kevin. Sorry. Okay. So, now that we got through all those, now to get through these.
Holy
Connor, do you have
moly.
anything else that you want to show before I open this up?
Nothing else special.
Okay.
No, I have nothing. That's about the coolest thing that I have.
Well, you see.
I wonder if this is where my poster went.
It could have been. We found this on the floor, like the actual thing, and we just stuffed all of our stuff inside of it and took it. So, first of all, I need to give very special. I want this to be the first thing that I showcase because this is utterly gorgeous. This was created by Aaron Fung, otherwise known as Fungster, an excellent artist. Excellent artist. This is every single Master Chief that we know has had a visual representation.
That's cool.
Turn
it even
turn
has RB and the Chief right there.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
RB and the Chief right there. So
Arbiter looks cursed.
well, that's because he's a toy.
He looks funny.
So this is an excellent piece. I love this.
Yes.
I'm going to be very, very gentle with this. What are you laughing at?
So me and Diplore had a shared traumatic experience.
No.
So there was one point I went to go to the bathroom and
Thanks for sharing.
all the stalls were taken up.
Followed hidden Xperia in there.
No, but but I did go in there one time and he was in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you say hi to him?
No.
Why would he do that?
No, I don't know. Just say
In
hi.
the
I'll never
bathroom.
forget last
I'm not
year
saying harass
when
him.
I
It's
saw
like,
him
oh,
in the
what's up, man?
bathroom washing, and as I was going to wash up my hands, I was like, "Oh, it's him. I should just say hi." And then I remembered the story about the guy following him in the
Like,
bathroom.
you're sitting there cornering him.
I
and then
know, but I was
having a-
still like,
hey, it's James.
"I'll
from
just go away."
JumperScape.
I don't know if you'd remember me.
But anyways, this shared experience I had with Diplor was when I got back from the bathroom and he just comes up to me. He's like, "I just saw something horrific." I'm like, "What?" And so what I saw and what he had saw was possibly the closest thing to what I could imagine was a lore accurate George turd.
I'm glad that he showed it to you.
No, I saw it first. Then he came back out, told me about it. I'm like, "You see that too?" He's like, "Yeah."
You see that too, as if it's so crazy it could be an illusion.
No,
It wasn't simply
there's
real.
no way that came from a person. Like I kid you not, that thing was at least this big around, and I'm not exaggerating. I don't know how one
I don't want to continue.
human could produce such a turd.
We're utterly astonished in chat right now. Okay, so we're gonna go and I'm gonna show one more thing, and then we're gonna switch over to our Patreon segment. Just make sure that that's all covered.
Also, someone dropped off some Mexican candy.
Yeah,
That was some good candy.
that was good candy. It was really good candy. I forgot who dropped that one off.
Yeah. My energy drink consumption was at a slightly higher than average for the trip.
Which is much higher than everyone else's average.
Yes, much higher.
There was one day, I think
Arter Bloodshot, that makes sense. Arter Bloodshot is one of the best people out there. I love his work.
Yeah.
I was happy we were able to get him a spotlight. What?
I think Dustin gave me a monster that we've never seen a flavor before. And I'm so bad with remembering names. I'm better with faces. Someone else gave me a monster as well. And I think in one day I did go over a gram of caffeine.
Wild. Anyway, I won't show everything in here because there's a lot of stuff. And if people are curious, I can post pictures of everything, but it's a lot of stuff. It's just a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So
What? Sorry.
what now?
I get excited sometimes. It was an apple flavored monster.
Fantastic. Good to know.
I'm just trying to share my HCS experience,
Yeah,
man.
I'm just going off on a caffeine high.
Ride the lightning.
I'm glad you survived, Connor.
I
I want to see what's in your hand. What's in your hand? What's in your hand?
Okay, fine. So I wanted to meet Steve Downs and Jen Taylor, but I couldn't do it. And I wanted to get stuff signed by them, but I couldn't do it. So the Halo organizers themselves gave me this piece of Halo Campaign Evolved, whatever, man. It's a really weird name. They should have called it something else. They should have just called it Halo. They gave me a piece of concept art signed by Steve and Jen, and it's gorgeous and it makes me happy.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes. Which Cortana looks awesome. I can't wait to see her actually like look normal in Halo Combat Evolved.
No, I think they should have just doubled down on the purple and scary look.
I can't wait to see
the
the.
green and purple-ish.
She
look.
might still.
I can't.
I'm more talking about her overall design because
Here, let me get a good look.
yeah, because she's
Oh wow!
I don't know. She doesn't in Combat Evolved. It's distracting how I was like she's the weirdest design out of all of them. It's just distracting to me.
I can't wait. I can't
Not to
wait to
mention
see
that her
the
dialogue is really quiet half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't wait to.
No,
I can't wait to see the revamped flood.
Now that's why Chief is like, "Hang on a second, you're losing me."
Hold on a second.
You just can't fucking hear her.
She looks like a young Halsey. Yeah, that's what I wanted, you know? Okay,
Bring
so
me some names.
yeah, that's true. She didn't really look like them. Anyway, Patreon time.
Oh boy.
The legendary Halo Walmart.
That was fast.
Y'all are
They've been doing that recently.
They've been quick.
They've been really quick with it.
Scion Esports, Dark Solid 42, return of the one, the only.
Where's my sticker?
Dick Hammerbush.
Yeah.
James, have you seen the sticker?
Yeah, I saw it was on the counter.
It was so good. Hounds of Meath is watching you. The library, but Wraith did in fact take that scooter as a carry-on.
Yeah, that was funny, guys.
I was at the airport and two people went by me on a scooter in the airport. You could ride them in the airport.
Shane's unsent happy birthday text. Connor didn't text him happy birthday on his birthday.
Connor did not tell me happy birthday.
Happy
Terrible
late
friend.
birthday.
I can't say it on live.
Noah will let anyone have any ibuprofen. I have a headache. Spartan Buko G156. Cool Blaze failed a breathalyzer because of rum cake. Can't use real username because I subbed to Smut. Wart for the new age. Connor Clark, Thomas Lane, Jacob Adlam, Dylan, Lactating Milk MT, The Lactation of Mercy, Austin Smelly Feet. Thanks, bro. John Dowsett, Tristan H, Antonio Baggins. If you ever fall for a woman, make sure she's got balls. Pause. Jake Smiley, Sky Cairo, the Big Moose demands justice for Betty. Slap nuts. My name is Austin. Random Svi. You know, I'll read the whole thing just for this time around since it's the 10th anniversary. My name is Austin, and Halo 5 has the best campaign. Random Speed, Connor's travel time, Shade Communication.
Connor's travel time is
Durandal, Applejuice01, Dip is patiently waiting for Halo Fest. The Uneven Elephant, Lone Blaziken, next is Halo 5 campaign evolved, right?
No.
Did Connor feel Shane's pockets for his birthday?
No. He didn't tell me happy birthday.
Super frozen yogurt dispenser, Rocky Mountain ungoisters. Sorry.
I thought you said Rocky Mountain Oyster. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Rocky Mountain ungoisters. Unreal Canadian, The Legend of Rain at Inconvenient Times. It's true. The UNSC Savannah's Missing Slip Space Drive, Actual Keith David, John Howland, Damian Groth. I will go to HCS one day. I'm sure you will, buddy. Aussie ODST.
I'm sure you will, buddy.
I'm sure you will, buddy.
I believe.
Maybe one day.
We're talking about grout and a bag of bagels.
Grout.
Vermin, Pity 104, Scooter Gang, increasing my flexibility so I can kick Connor in the throat. John 1.17's old man. Ethan, Chaplain Strife, Halo, Walmart evolved. Zelda Lactation, Tika Vadamai, Girl Dad Sam, Raccoon Combat Form. My name is Austin, and McKee is my favorite Halo character ever, and the Halo TV show has a better story than Halo 2.
Can we talk about how good a Raccoon Combat is?
Just imagine like you're going outside, the flood are out there, and there's just a raccoon just. But there's also he's infected. Yeah. Brain rot, drunk Sovari. I'm huffing the ongoing methane tanks. Huragok Rossum. Would you like yodeling pickles? Kiri. James is proud saying Healy father-in-law.
He's finally proud of me.
He's been proud of you for months.
Oh.
Months? It's
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Oh.
Iskari, Matt Jeremy, Claudsbark 5970, Spartan Alex 30, Dangle Muskrat's ship hit some space junk, crashed on Halo Sigma, and is gonna go poke the floating robot. This was funny. That guy behind the muskrat thing met me at HCS, and he's like, where do you want the muskrat to go next? And I said, I need him to crash on a Halo ring and run into Sentinels. And that's exactly what happens. Yes, the story continues.
I'm behind on the Patreon jokes.
It's you'll get caught up in time, my friend. Schnoogans the Redacted, Boomerang, Apple, Hey Austin, Insane Rage Bait, Fish Dough, can't read that one yet. Connor, the Master Pocket Groper. Shane got a bag in the P.O. box. It was an Oni sling bag. And he was checking them out, and Connor's like, can I see it? And he hands off the thing to Connor, and Connor says, like, he's checking through every single pocket. And Shane's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm feeling every pocket before you can.
I appreciate that. You know, I want to feel all Shane's pockets before he can too.
PFC Dustin Echoes, sir, my dopamine reactors are EP. Receptors, my bad. I kissed a Kid Yar and I liked it. Pasta Rocket Mechanic, Ryan Hansen, Reno Red in a yellow hat. Infinity Class Milk Carrier, Lactational Sensation, Narrow Nomad, Dragon Fire, Derpy McDerp Derp Ton, the Derps Dipping.
Austin's average vocabulary in 2011.
Hey, thanks, man. Artas Vadam's Discounted Dental Care, T-Pass Party 79, The Lord of Awesome. And then I think that, Danimal. And then last, but certainly never least. No quiz today, by the way, just to let you guys know. I didn't have any time to write them up, and I don't feel like doing that right now. But we will do a quick little quiz. And next week, We will, not quiz, Q&A. And when we come back next week, we're going to talk a little bit about Halo Campaign Evolved and also actually cover the first Battle of Harvest, since that'll be somewhat on topic. So, James, are you prepared to get back into the Q&A game?
I'll try.
Would you do me the honors of picking how many we're reading today?
I like a round number. I like a nice, easy, like normal number. So I pick 5.
5.
Oh, I was going to pick 7.
Nightmare 98 asks, could Lopez and Sheila be part of the created?
Well, okay. So this has to assume that the Red versus Blue universe is still able to fit in continuity with Halo. I don't think that can be true outside of maybe the first game.
That is true. However, I would, if we were going to talk about the Red versus Blue universe, because it is 2 different things usually.
An AI uprising, it sounds more like something that would happen in Red versus Blue.
It did happen.
I mean, it did happen.
There was an army of Lopez's.
But, you know. But you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. And I think, honestly, Lopez and Sheila, their unending love for each other would lead them to fight the created head on.
Listen, Furby, I skipped the Halo 2 seasons. I'm sorry.
Why? They're good.
I don't know what it is.
They're hilarious.
I think I can get through Blood Gulch Chronicles fine, like most of the Halo 1 seasons.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fun, charming, and cute. Something about Halo 4's color palette makes me go, I look like, it feels like Halo 2. Something about Halo 2's color palette and original graphics, I go, I can't, in my current 2025 brain, like, watch this. I don't know why.
It was so funny because like I forgot how many excellent moments are in those seasons. Like the Elite going buck wild on Tucker when he whips out the energy sword. It's like blarg, and starts beating the hell out of him.
There's funny moments in it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's more I don't rewatch it usually.
Fair
I
enough.
usually watch the first season and then skip to Halo 3,
which is missing so much context.
But I know the context.
So me and Shane watched a season and we're losing our stuff over the baby Elite.
Yes, the baby Elite was one of the funny. Listen, I'm not always going to be there for you when you grow up, so I got to prepare you for when you.
And it just sits there and just goes. Hey.
Tucker basically being his best to be a dad, but then eventually leaving is one of the funniest things that Tucker.
No, but Junior grows up and he's a basketball player.
True, and a rapper.
They grow up so fast.
Next question. If Halo, this is from Joni, if Halo Infinite were to make a DLC, what would they add? They hint a lot of flood maps and Infinite multiplayer, so that piques my curiosity.
Talking about like a campaign DLC?
I'm going to guess campaign DLC, yeah.
I would hope just continuing the story.
But that's happening in Edge of Dawn, the book.
Halo, the book series.
There's a game coming. There's a game with a trailer that's real. It might be a remake, but it's something.
I would want the DLC of what the hell happened before the Infinity got destroyed.
I actually agree.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I want that whole battle. The battle, everything that happened on the ring before Chief got back. Give me that. I'll play as one of the awesome Spartans that were on the ground during Rubicon Protocol.
I want more games.
Connor, come on, man.
It's a book.
Connor, you can't ask for games out of a game franchise.
That's a book
ridiculous.
franchise now.
Next question comes from Spike. What's more important to a Halo game? The campaign telling a good story or the multiplayer being really good?
Now, hold on a freaking second. I'm going to unload the freaking clip on this.
Okay, go for it. Do I need to turn on the backing track?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
For the love of all that is holy, you don't have to choose one or the other. You can have both. I promise you can have both.
Halo 2.
Halo 3.
Halo Reach.
Yeah.
I love Reach's multiplayer. You can fight me
team
on
battle.
that.
I agree. Everything else has not aged well for me.
SWAT is still the best.
SWAT is very good on Reach.
SWAT.
Halo 5.
No.
No.
Those are worth a shot.
But here's the thing. People
Halo 3 ODST.
Wait. Firefight. But no, you can have both aspects of Halo are very important because people like look at the launch of Halo Infinite. I think the launch of Halo Infinite like factually, it was like one of the biggest, if not the biggest launch. And like people were doing that obviously for the campaign because the player count fell off. Like the thing is, multiplayer keeps you coming back. The campaign does not. I mean, it can, don't get me wrong, it can, but the multiplayer gives you something to do and progress in while you're waiting for the next title. I mean, you can't just play granted, there's probably people out there who do play the campaign that's not what I mean. You can't play the campaign. I can't even say that because they probably are.
For 200 days of playtime in SMCC's campaigns.
I was about to say for our audio only audience,
100.
me and James were collectively pointing at Austin.
My point is, it doesn't have to be one or the other. It is both. The campaign is big for like the day one, and it's good for the universe and the franchise. But the multiplayer keeps your average player coming back for something new every day and for new experiences and getting a casual, fun experience or that scratching that competitive itch that is very prominent in FPS games these days. My point is, you can have both, and both are very equally important. Just because one is good doesn't mean the other side needs to be neglected.
I'll go with what he said. That was great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But before we do, Keith is spitting some heat here with the next year's hat idea.
I think it could go.
We could go crazy with it. Yes, Curious George guy. I love Banana Man. He's great. Gosh, that movie series, whatever you want to call it, is just goated. Next question comes from Zebulon Spice Latte asking, what's your opinion on the Bad Batch? Personally, I think it's a good follow-up for the Clone Wars after the events of Revenge of the Sith and after Order 66.
He has not watched Bad Batch.
Yeah, no.
Okay, then just one sentence summary. Meh.
There's no quiz today, Mr. Hammerbush.
Bad Batch show, cool lore, only tied down by you have to follow the Bad Batch the whole time.
Yeah.
I like them, but they didn't carry a whole show.
When you're going from the Clone Wars to the Bad Batch, you're like, oh, we're going from to
yeah, it's because bigger picture, like in like Clone Wars, and then it feels condensed. It's
like
too condensed.
Clone Rebellion is really cool.
Yeah.
And then we don't get to.
You're saying too much. He has
No, he's not. The Clone Rebellion happened in canon.
I need a Disney Plus.
It happened in Battlefront 2 in 2005. It's not. It's nothing crazy.
I forgot about that.
There was a whole mission where you had to kill the rest of the clones as the Imperials. Next question comes from the Spooky Fat Batman asking, why does this one shot of Lasky from Spartan Ops go so freaking hard?
Because Spartan Ops was really good in cinematic.
He is an aura farming machine.
Lasky is one of the best characters in Halo, and the fact that he has not gotten his due diligence makes me upset.
Considering how
Zebulon
much
Spice Latte wanted to remind you about the elite names I asked to save when James was here.
Elite names.
I have no idea what it is, obviously, but
oh my gosh, what? Oh no. I have to see if I can pull that up somewhere. Oh, yeah, that one. Zebulon Spice Latte asked 3 months ago, and we just didn't answer it because we wanted you to be here. What would y'all's elite Sangheili names be if you were Sangheili?
Oh, what was my name?
Rip a shit at me.
Such a build up for such a question. It just rip a shit at me.
Waiting so many months, so many days have passed to get that as the answer.
His face was probably like, yes, finally.
I also wish to be from Shitami Keep, the Shitam Keep.
Shitam.
I really thought your name was going to be a Teddy Cinema.
The Shitam Keep is one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
It's Rip a shit a keep.
It's me, Zeb Shitami.
It's me, Taka shit at me.
Taka Shitami.
Okay.
From Shitam Keep. I am the Kaidon of Shitam Keep.
Okay.
Taka Shitam. Anyway,
I hope that answers your question.
next question, 2 more to go. Nightmare 98 asks, would Tim Misney be a good Spartan, or would he be a different position in the UNSC?
How does he know?
You guys, okay, so would Tim Misney be a good Spartan, or would he be a different position in the UNSC?
No.
He'd be on he'd be like on the level of like Del Rio.
No, he would still be, and if he was in the Halo universe, he would still be a crummy lawyer.
I think he would be.
How dare you?
Okay, well, he's that kind of lawyer, the billboard guy, and so like
you guys know
he is the billboard.
He has his house. He calls it Minzy Land, and like he lets people come over to Minzy Land and
That's
then gives
really
them free
funny.
merchandise.
That's pretty funny.
I'm gonna go there.
Go to Minzy Land.
I want to go there.
Stop by.
But okay, so here's the deal. He would be one of two things. One, he would either be the person, because we know what he does.
He makes them pay.
He makes them pay.
Kyle
so that
says
means
Weta shitted me.
so that would mean that he would be the one calling down the fire, right? You call in an airstrike, Phoenix missiles fire in. He's the one that pulled the trigger on that. Or he's Vic. What up, dude? You know what I do, dude. Next question from Nightmare. I'm not going to count it since he asked twice. You guys fans of The Legend of Zelda? Favorite game from the series? No. I've not played any of them. I want to.
I've heard I genuinely want to. I've heard great things about Breath of the Wild. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I've heard great things about it.
We're not much of a Nintendo people, unfortunately.
But I am going to be playing the original games pretty soon.
No, Mario Party though. Me and James, I have vivid memories of me and James playing Mario Party in his living room at the ripe age of like 7 or 8. And getting so hyped and laughing so hard. God bless your sister. I'm sorry to put her on blast like this, but she came storming down the steps because me and him were being so freaking loud. And here's the thing: we had a snow day the next day too. My mom dropped me off. We played Mario Party for hours on the GameCube, and we were laughing so hard without saying a word. His sister storms down the steps and rips the cables of the GameCube out of the wall and runs off. I'm like, I looked at James. I'm like, why?
I was just kind of like, this is normal behavior.
That's typical. That's typical.
So I think the only Nintendo game I've ever played the most of is Super Smash Bros.
Good game.
And then back when I had a Wii, Metroid Prime, I think.
Metroid
we
Prime,
have
yeah.
a Wii down here somewhere.
Metroid.
We need to get that Wii.
It's not my series.
Wii Sports is still goated. I still have the Wii hooked up here. These guys don't hang out anymore.
I live 2 hours away.
Like that?
I'm looking at all of you because it was supposed to be a thing after the show. We hang out. You guys are like, all right, later, Austin.
I was the glue.
Bye.
I was the glue.
And then last question. Turbo Furby asks, what is a Halo fact that people frequently get wrong in real life or in universe that actively grinds your gears?
It's obvious the answer. It's that Master Chief's suit
jerks them all.
I was going to be PG, but yeah.
You can M-key it if you want, but
no, it's fine. I people still get that one wrong. I have a new one.
The self-satisfaction button. I was going to say.
I have a new one. It's not even a button. It just automatically does it according to that fake lore. I have a new one. Also, Turbo Furby's example was seeing somebody claim that Master Chief single-handedly came up with all of the human nicknames for the Covenant species, vehicles, elites, ghosts, etc. He almost did. Silent Storm clearly states that he did name almost all of the Covenant. Designate elite, designate drone. There are lines of him saying that. That's cool. So the idea is, actually, he did name a good portion of the Covenant, which is really stupid. And I hope that they retcon that.
Who is going to tell the green guy no?
No one knows he exists in 2525. So why would they take on the name that just came from some random robot?
Okay, now that's fair. But it's just like, imagine you're well into the war and he's just sitting there like just a mindless killing machine, not saying a word. Hey, Chief, we're going to change the name of all these things. Just hand to the throat, like Bob from The Incredibles throwing his boss. Like, hey, Chief, we're going to change.
You were this close to losing
No, it's called. Chief would just be like, okay.
I could just see the one.
You outrank me.
They were going to call it it's a brute.
Like, people outrank Chief, but does anyone really outrank him? Maybe Fred.
Fred does outrank him.
But I mean, in terms of like actual skill, yes, as well.
No, and in terms of rank too.
Yeah.
Fred is a better Spartan than John in almost every way.
Yes.
But
Luck.
Then my thing, though, my fact, it's a new one, is 343 is the same as Halo Studios. Everyone's gone. There's no one left from 343 at Halo Studios.
Is there really nobody?
There's maybe a couple, like maybe a dozen, maybe like no one that's higher up making the decisions. The people who are still there at the studio, Frank O'Connor's gone, Bonnie Ross is gone, Kiki Wolfkill is gone. Everyone that we have known for the last like 15 years, they're gone. They're all gone. The people who are now there are brand new. They're calling the shots in a way that they weren't originally able to do. I think Pierre is someone that we have seen now make some pretty solid decisions from when he started out just keeping MCC alive and bringing out the best updates for that game that we'd ever seen, to now running the entirety of the studio. And I still remember the conversation that I had with him about how daunting that was. He's like, I think I got this. And I'm like, all right, you have fun, buddy. But that's the thing. They've only been around for maybe a year now, but the decisions that they've been making, Halo Campaign Evolved looks fantastic. And I'm very excited to see what it looks like when it's finally finished next year. So we'll be seeing what happens there. But otherwise, that's pretty much the gist of it. So, James, would you like to say any final words now that you're back on the show?
Final words.
Okay, that's very helpful. Anyway, you guys can follow us anywhere. We're on everything. If you want to follow and find ways to support the show, you can go to JumperScape.com. You can join our community or find ways to support us there. You can also find all the different things that we're currently doing there, as well as the Somas Assembly stuff. If you are listening to the show right now and you haven't yet given us support, we would love to hear your comments. Have you call into the show, for example. People are calling in still to this day, 206-278-5795. Just say your name, the show you're calling in for, because we have a lot of different shows. Keep it clean, please. Only 2 minutes. And you can also text if you don't feel like calling. But with that being said, Halo Lo-Fi 24/7 stream. Please go and watch it. I'm very proud of it, and I handed out so many of the Lo-Fi stickers over the weekend. I'm so happy about it.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, I'll give you some of them.
Cool.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you next week when we get back to lore with the first battle of Harvest with a little bit of Campaign Evolved conversation sprinkled in. You'll probably see a video on YouTube from us on our JumperScape channel first, though, before any of that happens, because I intend on doing a reaction thing. So,
oh yeah, we did play that and didn't talk about it.
Yes, we did. We did. Thanks.
The library was produced and published by JumperScape Audio. Funding was provided by our fantastic patrons on Patreon. If you enjoy the show and wish to support JumperScape's future projects or get some sweet benefits, join our Patreon at patreon.com/JumperScape or become part of this truly special community at discord.gg/JumperScape. Thank you for your listenership, and we hope you enjoyed.